Good morning, everybody. Today is July 22nd, 2024. I have to share this dream I just woke up from. Revelation chapter 18:18. The judgment. Babylon is fallen. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye may not be partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup of which she hath filled to her double. And then I'm going to skip down and say, that was beginning of 18. Then I'm going to go start at 18, verse 17 down. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reasons of her coastlines. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. In my dream, what I saw, I was standing on a coastline. The waves were crazy. The water came up. I was seeing off in the distance, I was seeing volcanoes going off everywhere, volcanoes just exploding. And I had the ability with a very loud voice to proclaim, volcanoes, volcanoes. People could hear my voice from miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away. I'm yelling, volcanoes, volcanoes. So the water's coming, the fire's coming, the lava is just spewing out miles and miles in the air, everywhere. People are perishing by great, swift numbers. People are dying. There is a lady. She's somewhat panicking. People are panicking. This was unexpected. This lady, she had this thought in her mind, and she was thinking, I didn't think I would be here for this. I didn't think I would be here for this. You know, that's what she was saying. She didn't think she would be here for this. And she was just, her eyes, the way she couldn't focus, she was in shock. She was just looking around at her, but she couldn't say anything besides what she was thinking. And she was in complete shock. So she wasn't doing anything. She was thinking about where should she run? Where should she run? There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide from God's judgments, for his judgments are righteous and true. I took this woman by her hands. I said, no. We need to be on our knees. And I pull her down on her knees. I get on my knees and I pull her down on my knees. I said, it's time to focus. Where are you going? We're going home. You're going to go home. You're going to be with Jesus now. You're going to be with Jesus now. Focus on that. Be happy about that. Because you're going to pass. You're going to perish. Where are you going when you perish? Are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? Do you have Jesus or do you not? And then I pull her over. Actually, before we get on the knees, I pull her over like this mountain. There's like this big cliff, massive, huge cliff. I live on Florida, so it's flat. We don't have things like that. But over on the West Coast, California, was those other places, Seattle, all over there, there's these big, huge cliffs on the beach side. They look almost like mountains, cliffs. So we were like on that. And there was actually a wave. Water was coming from behind, not from the ocean end, but from where the land is out towards the ocean. But more waves were going to come. It was awful. So I pulled her over. There was like a cliff area, and so I pulled her over there so that the water would not wash her away. And I pull her over there, and I say, no, we need to be on our knees. That's where we need to be. We need to be on the knees. And I pull her down, and we start. And I said, focus on the Lord. Don't look at the things that you're seeing. Don't focus on the things that you're seeing. Focus on the Lord. Focus on going home to be with Jesus. And we're on our knees, and this is the things I'm saying to her, and I'm trying to get her to look at me, listen to what I'm saying, the things that I'm speaking to her. And it gave her great comfort. And so she started to be rejoiceful and be happy that she was going to go home to be with Jesus. But this is going to be horrific. It's going to be a sudden thing, and it is coming swiftly upon America, and America will undergo God's judgments. God's judgments are righteous and true. It's going to be horrific. And who do you serve this day? Do you serve Satan, or do you serve God the Father through his son Jesus? God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your animals on this day. Goodbye.